So, welcome to Theresa. I'm going to ask you some questions because our family kind of finds you amazing, and I think the rest of the world will too.
First time.
Plus, we secretly think that you should have your own channel, and I think you could be an inspiration to others. So, this is kind of our trial here. So, those of you watching, make sure to comment below if you want our fabulous Theresa to have her own channel. All right, so first question, we know, but for everybody else, where are you from?
I'm from Philippines. I live in Mindanao, state of the Philippines.
So Mindanao, that's how you
Yes,
say
ma'am.
that? Okay. And is it a big city area or is
It's
it pretty
like
rural?
a province. It's a village.
A village? Small.
Lots of mountain.
Ah. So what kind of things do people do in that village?
Our place are more in pineapple farm. You know, a Del Monte company.
Oh,
Mostly the people work there.
cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Lots of pineapples. Okay. What was it like living there and growing up there?
It's like a normal one.
What's normal in the Philippines?
Like Philippines are people there, even they have a very big problem, they don't care, they always smile, like they just think today, like they don't care what is the past, and that's all. They always happy, even so many struggle, even. But some of the people there, they example in have a big family, they are hard to eat 3 times a day, but they still happy for their family.
I don't know what that's like. That's not the way it is in America.
Mostly in
No.
some of my neighbor there, they have a big family, but they still look happy. I
Good
think
outlook on
money is
life.
not important for them. They just the father just a farmer, but mom is only in the house. But for me, I cannot stand like that.
Why
That's
not?
why I come here to abroad to give my kids what they want.
Maybe more like what they need,
Yeah, what they
right? Okay, so tell us a little bit more about your family.
I'm about my family.
Yeah. So like, do you have siblings, your mom, or your
I live
kids?
with my mom. I have 1 daughter. Supposed to be 2. I have 2 kids, but my son was passed away. And I have my husband, but we've been separated 7 years. But we're still friends. Like no string attached.
Just for those who don't know, there is no divorce in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So they basically will just be separated the rest of their life if they don't somehow come back together. So you're still friends with your husband.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he was the one that picked you up at the airport, wasn't he, for your daughter's graduation? So that's nice. It's good to co-parent nicely together like that.
We're just a friend.
And who takes care of your daughter?
My mom, but now my daughter take care of my mom because my mom got sick, but now he's recovering of her sickness, and thanks God.
Yeah, really.
for-
I'm glad that ended up working out,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
because that was a rough time
Yes.
for both of us. Who are you doing this for back home specifically? Like, why would you leave home to come here?
Because of my family.
So what does working here provide that working back home would not?
What now?
What does working here do where you couldn't do it by working at home?
In Philippines. In Philippines, if you work there, the salary is so small. I'm a teacher, a kindergarten teacher there, but I spend only 1,000 Hong Kong dollar. But here you're a helper, but you have a salary 4,000 more Hong Kong dollar. So it's
You make like 4 times as much as you would back
yes,
home. Okay. When you were growing up, what did you want to be when you grew up?
You know that.
I do. They don't.
I want to become a policewoman. But Unfortunately, my height is not that.
So evidently, there's a minimum height requirement in the Philippines
Yeah.
if you want to be a policewoman. All right. Besides height, was there anything else that you,
Like didn't pass.
yeah, or couldn't, or something came up, or?
My mom don't want me to become a policewoman. She want me to become a teacher or a nurse. I don't like nurse. You study very thick books. You study.
There's a lot of things to learn.
Yes, so I studied as a teacher. Then I graduate, but I didn't take a board exam because I get was when I was graduate, I was pregnant with my son. That time is so rough because my husband is underage. We cannot marriage. Then the faculties don't allow me to graduate because I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
Supposed to be your model, not to. Then I didn't, pass in the graduation.
Oh, you didn't get to walk?
Yeah, just
Got
just
your
get my
degree underhanded. Yeah, we've had that in our past as well. Okay. I think we already covered that. Was there anything else that made you become a helper versus something else that you could have done that would make more money?
Yeah, before I don't like helper. Really, I don't know how to iron clothes before. But when I saw my neighborhood when she's from abroad, then she come back home in Philippines. Wow, very white. Very beautiful.
What does being white have to do with
Skin. As because when we stay there in Philippines, this kind of skin.
Oh, you get tan because you're outside a lot?
Yeah, then, but normal, even if you are inside, the air there is not, it's not you. I don't know why in abroad you become white.
I don't know.
Then beautiful, so many chocolates.
Maybe because she was inside so much or something. Who knows? Maybe she had air conditioning.
One time, my son, when he's alive, my neighborhood come back. He just looking his friend eating chocolate. Oh my god!
Because they could afford it.
Yeah. Because her mom just from abroad bringing me lots of chocolates. So I'm thinking I should go to abroad also so that he will happy. They will happy.
So what did you do between graduating and not getting your certificate or your boards and becoming a helper? So you were staying.
No, I'm not yet become a helper that time.
Yeah. What did you do in between?
When I am pregnant with my son, I'm selling foods like I don't know rice cake. We call it rice cake in English, but in Philippine word call it puto. Yeah, I walking every house of my neighbor if they want to buy the rice cake.
Wow.
Yeah, but big income.
Really?
Yeah, double. my late auntie teach me how to cook, so.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna get to that.
Then my husband that time he don't have work. He still study in high school for fourth year high school. Like before we don't have a grade 9, grade 10. He's in grade 8 that time. So,
Their schooling is a little different as far as when they graduate and things like that. So that may not make sense to the rest of the world. So just bear with her. So how old were you and how old was he?
I was 19 that time and he was 16. I'm older than him.
Right.
Then,
Okay.
yeah. I graduate early because I start studying university 15 years old. first year college. So I graduate early age but get pregnant. I'm afraid my mom going to have suicide that time. Mom, only me and her
Yeah.
living. Before he said that if you don't finish your study, really, I'm going to jump in the bridge.
Your mother seems to claim this whole suicide thing every time.
Just joking. Just like that.
She's like, I'm done. Okay, so before joining our family, where did you work and what kind of experiences did you have? Like, what was the best part of it and what was the hardest?
I work in Chinese family. The first employer I just worked 2 years. Then I go home because of my family problem. Then I come back. I work again at Chinese family for 6 years. They are nice but not so open-minded, not same like you.
Is that the massaging couple?
Yeah,
Massage every day.
everyday massage.
She's like, no more massage.
Until 6 years, my hands were like that. That's why I want to stop.
And your first employer was in the Middle East, right?
Yeah. In Middle East.
What was it?
I worked there 3 years.
Bahrain, was it?
Bahrain. There also is. Yeah, I was so young that time. I'm 21. Because I born my daughter. She's still 3 months.
Wow.
Because my son born on January, he born in December. So 1 year, 2 baby.
Wow.
You
You have Irish twins.
Yeah. Like, I didn't menstruation, just directly pregnant.
Again. That happens a lot.
But it's a good move.
Get it over and done with.
Yeah. Then, in Bahrain, they're also nice. The employer there are good, but no day off. Work.
Every day?
Yeah, every day. No day off there.
Wow. And you had to sleep with the baby, didn't you?
Huh?
You had to sleep with the baby too, didn't you?
No, no, the other one. Oh, that time they only have one baby. The baby sleep with them. Then when they got two, the older one sleep with me.
Okay.
Then, but we don't stay in our, because we live like a condominium. Every day when my boss employer going work, she's a teacher also. The sir bring us to his family. We stay there in a very big house. If the baby sleep, I sleep. If the baby, I eat. Because the grandmother is very nice. Then she have a younger daughter. She asked me to teach him, like tutoring her. Then the daughter, she like me because I'm like immature, like always playing.
You're playful, not immature. You're playful.
They like me because I play with them.
That's why we like you.
Then she always give me a gold if the daughter grades is high there, but
Yeah, I hear that's quite common in the Middle East to just kind of like give you presents. And
my gold already in pawn shop.
yeah, can't accept gifts here. What was the hardest part of working in Bahrain?
The hardest part, when you have the what you call that on the 1 month they
Oh, Ramadan.
Ramadan.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah,
so,
that would be
so
so
tired.
hard.
Like they are a vampire. They sleep morning, nighttime. They wake up, go shopping, and we also don't sleep until 5 o'clock in morning.
Oy.
They eat like we are
And
waiting.
you're not allowed to eat, yeah, you're not allowed to eat or
Our
drink.
sleep
and-
is not normal that time.
Yeah, that's really hard. Okay, why did you choose to work for our family?
Before I want to have a employer Western like you, because I heard something. Some people here, Western are nice than Chinese because they are open-minded. That's why
There is a bit of a stereotype on Chinese families versus Western families. And I think it comes back to the fact that most Westerners are not used to helpers. And so we don't probably have the same level of expectations and whatnot as a Chinese family would. But it is, I mean, some Westerners would be just as bad as some Chinese, and some Chinese would be just as good as some Westerners.
I think
So,
all people like them.
yeah.
Somewhat.
It's the luck of the draw, unfortunately. Okay. And because we had kids, right? You wanted to work with a baby. You
Yes,
didn't want to
Mom.
work with older people anymore.
I want the baby. I want to work with the baby because long time I didn't work with the baby.
Yeah, they're more fun.
Now Genuine is here, but Genuine upstairs.
Yeah, the baby was gonna sit here, but he wasn't having it, so he went upstairs. All right, what has been the most difficult and the best parts of working for us? You can be honest.
Difficult. When we transfer in the house.
Oh, that was awful. When we moved, Alan was in the hospital. I had asthma problems. We had moving problems.
Dog pee in the bed.
The dogs being it was awful. I would agree.
The best part, Mom, walking around with dog and Genuine and cooking.
She cooks a lot. All right, so what does your average day look like with Boogie when we're gone? With John? So like, what do you normally do in a day?
Genuine is very like he's I don't know, Mom. He's doing well, Mom. Like not different if you are with her,
Yeah.
him, because maybe he want.
Yeah.
Like,
But what do you normally do? So like, I wake up and so she makes me breakfast in the morning and she gets me all ready to go so that I can sleep as long as possible before running and catching the bus.
Like the first
Yeah.
day, the first
So
time
she makes me breakfast and then after
you're
I'm
gone-
gone,
when you're gone, we fix your bed. But that time when Sir still
yeah,
work at work, we fix your bed. He also helping me. He also playing with me. Then sometimes I let him watch in the YouTube the musical.
yeah, he likes music.
Yeah. Then after fix your bed, we go for a walk with the dog. Then coming back home, eat breakfast. After eat breakfast, that time the school are open, we go there 1 hour, then come back here. And then he sleep. That time he sleep 2 times.
Yeah,
2
I was
times a
miss
day.
her. I missed when he slept 2 times.
And when he sleep, I clean the house, doing the laundry. Yeah, when he wake up, we eat lunch. Then I get some meat to take out for preparing for dinner. Then what time he sleep that time? Afternoon? 2 o'clock? 1?
Yeah,
Around
about
2
2,
o'clock?
2, 3, yeah.
He took a nap 2 o'clock, then he woke up 3, then 3:30, then 4 o'clock we go for a walk for 1 hour, then we come back 5 o'clock for cooking dinner, preparing your dinner when you come, and
And then I come.
yeah, you come. Then Genuine want your milk.
Always.
Yeah, when you come, always your milk.
If only he would do this.
But he,
And then we eat, and she takes the dogs out yet again.
and then I think around 7 o'clock I'm done in
Yeah.
work.
We try. Most days at least. Alright, and what is your favorite activity to do with Boogie?
walking around outside. He likes to walk, likes to play outside, and also he likes to help me cleaning. I teach him how to sweep the floor.
He tries.
Yeah. And
He
playing
loves
with
it.
yeah,
He loves
playing with him. When we do arrange his toys, he again do.
Yeah, he's very instructive in that regard. But I would say, yeah, his favorite thing is definitely being outside.
Yes,
He
ma'am.
loves.
He loves
He
outside.
cannot be inside too long. Like he wants to go outside so much, and it's so hot. It's I don't want to be outside.
He
But
become tan.
he's very tan. I'm okay with that. Do you have a favorite song that you like to sing with him?
Yeah, we usually sing the Baby Shark. No need the Barney.
No Barney. I hate Barney.
He likes the Baby Shark, and also he's dancing.
Yeah, he loves to dance.
And the watermelon. They don't know that one.
Yeah, I don't know what the
It's a
watermelon.
fruit song. Watermelon. But I sing that song now since he's 5 months. When we are still in Tailong 1. Yeah, he likes that song.
Is that like a thing from the Philippines or?
Before when I teach the kids there. Then sometimes, and he loves dancing Zumba. Yeah, his favorite now is the Dura. It's a Latin music. He really likes that one.
He does. He likes things with a beat. He likes ethnic music, for sure. So if money was no object, you didn't have to worry about, where the money was coming from, what would your dream, like, job or passion kind of be?
To have a big business. To have a restaurant. No, it's not. It's not a social restaurant like only rich people can go there. It's for everyone. Like what we call it for.
Like a family restaurant?
Yeah, it's like a family restaurant, but even you're a poor, you can go there and eat. Like, how to say that one in English? In words, we call it pangmasa. Like, all people can go there inside.
Is it a charity or do they still pay?
They still pay, but they can afford it.
Okay.
Not expensive one.
That's nice.
Mm.
And then what else?
Then have a buy and sell business, like buying crops, then sell it by wholesale.
Yeah.
But I need a big truck for that. A 10-wheeler's truck. Maybe I will buy it tomorrow when I win the Mark 6.
But then we won't have
Did you play
Theresa.
Mark 6 now?
No. Is that here?
Yeah,
Oh, I
very
thought they
big.
just had the jockey.
100. Yeah, Jockey Club Mark 6.
Oh, it's from the jockey. Okay, it's not just betting on horses here.
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
It's
No.
110 million now.
Hong Kong people, not American. Hong Kong.
Yeah, Hong Kong.
Divide that by like 8. All right, what is your favorite food to cook? Like your favorite dish?
Favorite dish? Chicken escargot. So simple, and you really like it.
Oh yeah, Boogie and I love it.
Yeah, you know.
But what would be your favorite dish for you?
For me, I like barbecue thing. Like outside you do barbecue,
Mm-hmm.
but they said if you always eat that one, same my mom problem.
Really?
Yeah, the
Okay.
doctor said. That's why I will say it. I don't eat anymore the barbecue outside. Yeah, mom. The doctor told us, like,
Maybe the charcoal? I don't know.
yeah, the charcoal.
Because
Because
they
of
don't
the
have wood
charcoal.
fires here, really. They have charcoal. Okay. What do you not like to cook?
Making a dough.
Anything with dough, like pizza and bread,
Mm.
so don't expect pizza and bread.
I don't know why. I don't know how to make the dough.
Oh, it's sticky. I don't know.
Before I cook a bread, mom, I'm making the dough. Then when I bake it, still it's not growing.
It fell.
And very hard, like stone.
Maybe because the humidity too. Like
Maybe.
humidity is horrible. Okay. Oh, another one. What kind of words of advice would you have for somebody thinking about becoming a domestic helper?
Words. If they apply become a domestic helper, they have a big patient because they are far away from their family, so they have a brave heart. Like they get homesick. Before, when I was in Bahrain, first time I separate with my family, really, mom, I make my hands scratch here, have a blood, then I put the blood so that my employer said, oh, she's sick, she have a TB because but the doctor no, she's okay. I keep to mind. Yeah, before, mom, when I 5 days there, very homesick, very hard. Like,
Well, you just had a baby too. Like that's.
huh?
You had just had a baby too, right?
Yeah, very first time, that time very hard. Like you want to to jump in the building and go home.
I bet you had some form of like postpartum depression as well. I mean, that's not easy.
So yeah, it's a kind of depression.
Yeah.
Like you're very homesick.
I mean, you remember me when I had John. I was like, I did not want to go back to work at all.
Yeah,
And so that was like a small part of one day. I can't even imagine having
Yeah.
to have left him
But
for a whole other country.
better the grandma she's very nice. She hugged me and said, "You're okay. Don't
Aw.
think too much."
That's good.
Yeah, so lucky.
So if you're going to do this, you need to have patience and you need to realize that it's going to be hard at first.
Yeah. And if you work, love your work.
Sorry, that's Bear in the background drinking water.
No, Duke.
Oh,
It's
Duke.
Duke. Then you love your work and enjoy it because everything is under control of yourself.
All right. Thank you, Theresa, for sharing so much of yourself. I know that one day Boogie's going to watch this and remember you, because we won't always have you, unfortunately. And I just hope that you have enjoyed it as well and learned a little bit more about the amazing person behind the curtain, so to speak. We would not be able to survive here without her at this point.
But I hope they understand my English.
I think so. I think you'll be right. I think if they can understand Alan, they can understand you.
Before I was very good in English. I don't know.
You spent
my
6
brain-
years with somebody who didn't speak English. You only spoke Chinese, which, by the way, has come in very helpful for her to know some Chinese. But I think it's okay. I think people will understand you fine. I'm sure it's also going to help others when they are looking for their first domestic helper.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if anybody's thinking about becoming one, they'll be able to watch this and kind of be inspired by you as well. I think, I honestly think that you are an inspiration to so many people. You, not only you, but all the domestic helpers who have left their families. It's really a story of perseverance and sacrifice, and it just like breaks my heart to think about all that you guys leave to. They leave their families to take care of our families, and there's not anything that we can say or do to really truly be thankful for that. So thank you.
Don't cry. You're so
It's true though. All right. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more from Theresa, then make sure to like the video and leave a comment below about any questions that you might have for her, and you might see it in the next video. If you want to be inspired, if you want to be a more mindful parent, if you want to know what it takes to take that next step into creating your extraordinary life, then make sure to hit the subscribe button below and then hit that little bell so that you know when new videos go up. You'll get weekly tips and inspiration on how to create your ideal life. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you, Theresa, again for kind of spilling your heart. I know it was uncomfortable. And if you want to continue to watch Theresa, look out for her on the Tuesdays for Theresa that we will have up twice a month. Thanks again.